all have been like jogging in. I've been running at full speed, and that's why I'm ahead like my noggin. And gonna fight dogged in. When you debate who the best, but I saw white chalk, and then I step up to that mic cock and then oh my god, attention, not again. If I'm an asset, I'm about to reach in my back. And that's why these words sting just like you were being attacked by bees in the coop, leaning back my seat. Open R. Kelly's favorite group, the black guy peas. Feed in my MX 90s, white tees, walking parental advisory. My transgender cat Siamese identifies as black but acts Chinese. Like I'm and hacky sack got trees. The whole world cause I got it at my feet. How can I explain to you that even myself I'm a danger to? Yeah, on tracks like a kangaroo and say a few things that do to anger you. But bad if I think that I'ma say that. Cancel me, what? Okay, that's it. Go ahead, Paul, quit. You nail cross dressing up. I don't have to get for that watch, but you can all get fat. Them, Drake, Jimmy, me, you. What? My own kids that brag. Biggest group off, them and you off. You off, not two. Biggest group calls. What you thought you saw, ain't what you saw. Cause you never gonna see me. Caught sleeping, see the kidnapping. Never did happen. Like Sherry Papini, Harry Houdini. I vanish into the thin air as I'm leaving like
June 24th, 2024. My name is Woody. That is Greg Gorey. He is back, everybody.
I am back.
Welcome back, Greg.
The flesh. Thank you, Woody.
It is nice to have you. I think what you're starting to say.
Yeah.
But AI Greg.
Right? AI Greg.
Yeah, it's pretty great. So don't get too comfortable.
I know.
Does AI Greg have a good personality? Or?
Yeah, jokes.
He understands technology because it is technology.
Yeah, it's a difference.
Yeah, Greg Gorey does not mail his bills.
No.
Yeah, he's all
Giancarlo Esposito.
We got Menace. Good morning, Menace.
Good morning, Woody.
That motherfucker's so goddamn smooth.
York, Caroline, Morgan, Vaughn. Phones are open 877-44. Woody, hit us up with a text over to 22987. I made a bigger statement at the beginning of the show. If you want to hear all that, you can do that by going on the podcast when it gets posted a little bit later on. But just for those of you who are, just waking up or joining the show, some crazy news that, again, I just never thought that I would ever be making an announcement like this on this show. I envision things being different, and you know how life goes, things just don't turn out that way. But Ravi is no longer a part of the Woody Show, and I had a plan that was going to be, at least a week or so of like a kind of send off and a farewell, and let her say goodbye to everybody. But again, things in life just don't go as planned, and there will be a story that can be told in its entirety at some point. Today is just not that day, and I'm sad. It's a combination of like sad anger and a lot of disappointment, like just a heavy heaping of disappointment. So anyway, that's the news. Life goes on, and it's really just a lesson for everybody, dude. Every single one of us, would like to believe that we are just so important to, the cog that makes the whole thing go. And I mean, I've been in this situation. Everybody in this room has been in this situation, and where either you get let go or you leave a place, whatever, and the place goes on, and life moves forward. You think when somebody dies, like, well, how am I going to ever live without this? But things happen, and I love Ravi. I will always consider her to be one of my closest friends, and that's all I can really say for right now. But again, I said more at the beginning of the podcast, but if you want to check that out, you can do that. But that's all I've got to say for now. Yeah. So obviously that's a jeer.
Right.
We're talking about weekend cheers and jeers. I will keep it positive here though first. Cheers and jeers. I'm gonna start with the Bert Kreischer fully loaded tour.
Oh yeah.
And his wife Leanne, dude, and all the people that put on the fully loaded comedy tour. That production is top notch,
High level.
like no expense spared. It was great. Whitney Cummings killed. Tony Hinchcliffe, who I'd never seen do stand up. I'd seen like some of like the Kill Tony stuff.
So good.
And Fan of Cardinals. Joe DeRosa, he was great. All the comics were awesome, but just the event itself was fantastic.
Yeah,
Menace and I were there Saturday at PPG Paints Arena in Pittsburgh. So cheers to Bert and Leanne and everybody that put on that production. That was fantastic.
That rules.
Really cool. Yeah. My jeer, Porch Pirates.
Oh no.
Really, the bottom feeders of crime.
Yeah.
Right?
There was a video I saw over the weekend. This is in Reading, Pennsylvania. This FedEx guy drops off a package. Now, I think it was, last week or the week before, we saw a video where the FedEx guy had literally just put the package down and somebody
Ran up.
ran up.
Right.
Ran up and then grabbed the package and took off as the FedEx guy is just standing there. This is a whole different level because FedEx guy drops off the package, takes a picture, to prove that it was dropped off, and then as he's walking away, not one, but two different porch pirates who arrived in different cars, foot race to the door to steal the package. Now, the one douche grabs it, the other one comes up, swings what looks to be a knife in his hand, grabs the package. Meanwhile, the other one grabs a flower pot that was on the porch, uses it as a weapon, and starts chasing the other porch pirate, who now has the package and is running back to his car.
What is this?
It's one of the most pathetic things you'll ever see.
Losers.
In case you're wondering, the package was a phone from AT&T.
Let's say they gotta know it's something
They
other
got
than
to.
some, some
Like some adult diapers.
Yeah, so the police are
Why did
investigating.
AT&T just
anybody,
drop
but,
a
here's
phone without a
statement
signature?
from the Reading chief of police.
To have these two scumbags come into our community and get into a potentially deadly
Come into
altercation
our
over a
community.
certain package is unbelievable.
Yeah,
There's no way they don't live in your community,
Well,
asshole.
I'm sure the phone company sent all the phones in the same box. I'm like, why don't you just pick them up at the stores?
How
do they know they're on that truck? How do they know that's the
How do they
stop?
know the delivery?
Yeah.
Yeah, now they're talking about just in general. There's a bigger conversation when I was reading the article, and they're saying they're trying to come up with something where, like, if you're a delivery driver, Amazon, FedEx, UPS, whatever, that you can call a number if you feel like you're being followed or you notice something suspicious.
Yeah, I think I know what that number is.
911?
I believe it's 3 digits.
Yeah, and then they go, yeah, okay, cool. On the other end of that phone call. Well, that's the thing too. If you live in certain cities where there is a wait time for the emergency number,
Right.
then who cares? But this looks like this part of PA that should not be that way. This is a nice little subdivision. Cops in that sort of area, they love doing stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're
Look
all
at
about it. I had something where it was internal though. It had to be through whoever was delivering the mail because I had an Oculus being delivered from Best Buy, and a box shows up to my house and it has the address and the sticker on it. And I open it up and it's some poor old guy's pills inside.
Weird.
So that had to be an internal. Right. Yeah.
Greg Gore, you're back.
Yeah, I'm back. I wonder what my cheers will be.
Yeah. What's your cheers?
Yeah, I wasn't quite sure. Like, do I bring Greg into the cheers and jeers, or?
I mean, my jeer is just an overarching jeer. It's just what happened to my brother. Just a quick update. I went to visit him after he got in this motorcycle accident, and that's why I was out a couple of days. And found out more about the accident. He remembers the accident happening, which I didn't think he would. And then he was in a coma for about a week. He remembers nothing of the coma. I was kind of bummed. I was hoping he would say, I remember voices, or
You were talking
I
about
saw a light, but he does remember the accident. He has a ripped open leg, a ripped open abdomen, lost a kidney. Now he has a problem with his pancreas. He got 16 pints of blood.
Jeez.
The doctor
That's
said he's
all
lucky
the
to be
blood.
alive. That's a long road ahead. Jeers also to hospitals. I texted you, Woody. They just have a smell of pee about them.
Yeah.
At all times.
The worst.
Yeah.
It's so weird. The staff was really friendly. Everything went as well as it could under the circumstances. And I also noticed too, when you visit somebody in the ICU, there's really not much to talk about other than the accident, the injury, the recovery, and that kind of gets stale after about 15 minutes. And then I feel like I'm just staring at him as he's trying to sleep. He said he has insomnia on top of it all, maybe because he had that coma. Caught up on sleep. So it was just a crappy few days, just mega depressing. My cheers is I took my first swim of the year. I'm so happy.
Yeah.
I mean, you know how happy that makes me.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Get home and get right into the pool, and I was just finally in my happy place. So that kind of reset
awesome.
me.
Wow.
Yeah, it was great. So happy.
Menace, cheers and jeers.
Well, the cheers definitely has to be the Bert Kreischer event. Seabass, we got to spend a lot of time with Whitney Cummings, Woody and I. She was great.
Also a fan of Card Narcs.
Yeah, she was fabulous.
Fan of me.
Hanging out with her, that was great. But also on top of the event, which I thought was really cool, we were hooking up a bunch of listeners to do a meet and greet with Bert. And Bert said, hey guys, we're having this huge after party. Would you like to come along? To the listeners. They were just supposed to say hi, take a picture, and then leave. And they got to hang out with us and all the comedians and a bunch of Steeler players that were there, and that was super, super fun. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, that's old school Bert, because that's what he would do when he was doing clubs, earlier in his career. Is it'd just be like, all right, the show's over, let's go to the bar.
Yeah, that's it's funny because there was a guy clearly part of his operations team, and after everybody was kind of escorted out of the room and toward the after party, he's like, well, because Bert's like, oh, that was cool, I did that right. And the guy's like, yeah, this is different than when you go out to just a bar and you invite the whole damn bar. This is like a smaller group of people.
Yeah.
But he would go out typically, like, go to some bar right after the show and go, all right, come on, guys, let's go. And bring the whole damn place back with him, and that caused more of an issue. But
I'm sure, because he's probably spending a ton of money. He's probably spent all the money he made that night. And then my cheers is very first world problem, but after the party, I only slept for like 2 hours, and I was supposed to get on a flight, and my phone didn't charge in the room for some reason, so I'm like on 9% battery. I'm like, oh, I'll just get to the airport and charge it. Nope, the line is like crazy long to try to even get onto the flight. And then I get on the flight, no Wi-Fi on the flight at all.
Spirit's been full.
Yeah.
Spirit. Okay, hold on, Spirit. I'm gonna
What's going on?
pile on this cheer.
Yeah.
You mentioned this before, Woody. I don't know what it's about. Well, this is a new plane, so it doesn't
brand
have
new
Wi-Fi.
plane.
I've been hearing that excuse for a year now.
So how's the new plane not have the technology? Like, I figure they just build it with that.
Yeah, what's going on?
Or they gotta take it down. Like, remember how you used to have to get like an aftermarket stereo for your car?
Yeah.
You know, or like the auto start. Yeah, right. Yeah, you would go to that place like, after you bought the car from the dealer. Like, I'm pretty sure that the planes now, when they go, oh hey, they don't like take them to the aftermarket shop,
Right.
To
I'm
get
not
to
kidding.
get the Wi-Fi stuff.
Yeah.
It's free money for you, Spirit. You're charging
Yeah.
I know, because
$20, whatever.
I'll take like 35-minute flights with them all the time. Wi-Fi,
Right.
great.
Yeah.
But when I have a super long flight, no Wi-Fi. What's going on?
Yeah,
No
now-
Wi-Fi and a dead phone?
And almost a dead phone, and I couldn't even sleep in the seat.
So now you know what paralysis feels like, right, man?
Yeah.
You know, people who like you want to move a leg, but you can't.
I was just like sitting there and just listening to the
God.
engines for hours.
Oh my God.
Yes. You're the king of battery packs and charging.
Yeah.
What's going on there?
I was rushing to leave, and I thought I had 2 battery packs that were charged, and then I went to go check them, weren't charged, so I didn't bring along.
So Menace has been really priding himself. It's a very strange source of pride about how, you know, not only just a carry-on bag, but literally he can fit everything wherever he's going. His laptops, his gadgets, his clothing, his toiletries, everything into a backpack.
Which I
Not even
do,
like,
yeah.
Not even like a roller bag, you know, like a smaller suitcase you can bring on.
I did
Yeah,
Paris
for
for a
whatever
week
reason,
with a
he's like-
backpack.
It's almost like a challenge. That seems like more something like Seabass would do to try to challenge himself to bring as few things as possible. But where he's been screwing up lately is that while he's out of town, he ends up having to go someplace to get underwear or to get other stuff because like he brought too little.
Well, it was so humid, you know, I had to change my underwear like 5 times a day.
5 times a day.
No, I mean, I'm exaggerating, but like twice a day. Yeah, twice a day. So I had to go, I was like, oh, I
Last
didn't
couple trips.
bring enough underwear. That was me, like, not judging the situation right.
Yeah, but,
But I would've put
the last
more
couple
in there.
trips, you know.
Underwear is an easy thing to get an extra 2 of.
Yeah.
That fit easy.
Yeah, I was able, everything that I purchased, I was able to put back in the bag. and
Yeah.
take
Now,
it.
what's wrong with the roller suitcase? Like, just to, you know, so you don't have to like really
It's
worry about it.
It's kind of dainty, don't you think?
I think
Dainty.
I think the problem is when you have something.
I mean, not as dainty as ordering dessert at the restaurant, but
That's straight up gay.
I think the suitcase,
Yeah.
like if you need to grab something out of it, it's not. You gotta put it down, unzip it,
Yeah.
rummage through it.
I can't
backpack,
bend over.
just
Well,
Let me
just
ask,
grab.
let me ask this: what's wrong with the roller bag, or let's say whatever, something less dainty,
duffel bag.
an attaché case or something, and a backpack, which is what I do, and I have no problem.
Well, because I'm flying Spirit, I can only take one bag. Unless I,
Did you
Oh, okay.
find the business seats up front?
on the way there I did. On the way back,
Yes.
there wasn't any available.
Hurt yourself.
But I was able to get the aisle seat, or the emergency seat.
But still,
oh, that's good.
Yeah, it was fine.
Yeah, that's even closer to the engine, so you can hear it better.
Oh yeah, I heard it the whole time.
And I'm shocked, Menace, you didn't have a book on hand.
I know,
Oh
right?
yeah, no books available.
Yeah.
Could have read a nice
I was
novel.
thinking you just grabbed one off the stack of what he's currently
Yep.
working on.
Yeah, I was looking for them, but I couldn't find them.
War and Peace and such.
Yep.
Seabass weekend cheers and cheers.
I want to say, and this is almost a second cheer to Jordan Hudson, who was spotted at cheerleading practice. Jordan Hudson, you don't know her name? This
Oh,
is
yeah.
Bill Belichick's 24-year-old girlfriend.
Yep.
Now, I know Sammy's talked about, well, now that I'm not in high school and college, I can't cheer anymore. Well, Jordan's pulled it off somehow as a 24-year-old. She's still there as, what is she, a flyer? She's the girl on
Yeah.
top.
At where?
I don't know. I saw some footage where she's at
It's-
some random gym.
She's at a gym, or I guess she can coach, but she's with like older girls.
Yeah, she had a couple big backs holding her up.
I guess she like either teaches or coaches, but she's still training, keeping it in shape. 'Cause she knows if she's going to keep Bill Belichick, she's got to stay fit.
Yeah, of course.
So cheers to Jordan. And apparently it came out that she was dating some like other
64-year-old
guy.
Yeah, so apparently I read that
Oh.
like everyone was dogging on her, but this 64-year-old came out of nowhere and said, "Oh, I used to date her. She's cool."
I
Oh, no, she's totally cool, guys.
1.5.
Yeah.
So cheers to Jordan. She's keeping
She's killing it, dude.
throwing it around to the guys here. And cheers, somewhat to myself actually. It was actually just yesterday where I went to a group class in a gym, and this go down the elevator with this girl, and she starts chatting me up, trying to get on me and stuff.
Oh yeah, totally.
I played it cool. Like I was like, keeping my. I didn't want to seem too interested. Then we walked off, and she's like, "All right, see you soon." And I was like, I really should have asked for her number or something. Damn, I was playing it too cool.
Yeah.
She was just throwing it
So
at me.
cool.
Regrets.
Yeah, but next time I know what she was.
Oh, got it.
So, cheers and cheers.
Yeah.
Take your shots, boys. Like Michael Scott says, you miss 1,000% of the shots you don't take.
Yeah.
No, was that okay? So wait,
That's
Michael
from
Jordan?
Gretzky.
I thought it was
No.
Wayne Gretzky.
That was a Gretzky.
Yeah.
What do you doesn't get references from the past 20 years?
What are you talking about?
It's a very famous line from The Office.
Yeah.
Michael Scott.
Oh, Michael Scott. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I was so dry. I wasn't picking up.
That's how The
Got it.
Office is delivered, dry.
Got it. I agree.
No, just kidding.
Very well done, Seabass. Thank you. All right, Sammy. Sammy, weekend cheers and jeers.
My cheers is to my new glasses that nobody noticed.
I noticed them. I just didn't say anything. I didn't know if they were new or not.
So no one likes them then, at least. I like them.
I said that.
I didn't know. What I did notice is for the first time ever, I've seen you in a t-shirt. I've never once
Yeah.
seen you in a t-shirt.
What do you show
I'm
shirt on?
hot. I got sunburned.
Oh.
And I'm very hot. So yeah, so I'm in a t-shirt. My jeers is to the antique mall that I went to over the weekend.
Greg?
Yeah, thanks for
I
calling.
know, but this, outraged me when I saw it. Which somebody had this just box, kind of, you would put keepsakes or things in it, and it was for sale. And on the tag, it said it was for sale for $135, and that it was from the 70s. Except for, I bought that exact box from Hobby Lobby 5 years ago for $20. And I was pissed that people are trying to do stuff like that. So, cheers to the antique mall.
Yeah. Not authentic.
Yeah, trying to pass things
I
off.
mean, Greg, you're gonna have to give us Sammy and
Yeah, I'm gonna-
make sure that she's going to the good ones.
Right. You need to be with you at these antique malls.
Well, isn't that a thing amongst the antiquing crowd? Is that there's no definite, line for what is an antique, right?
Yeah, sometimes they're cool. I went to this one antique mall that you would love, Sammy. And Menace, you would appreciate it. I was looking at this Louis Vuitton bag. And the owner of the mall said, "Hey, I just want to let you know this seller here in this kiosk is kind of shady. I don't think that bag is real. Let me show you why." And I thought, wow, thank you. I almost bought it.
Fake Louis.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
what Seabass you're talking about is does it have to be at least 50 years old? Is it 20 years old? How old is something that
Apparently 4 years
an
old.
antique?
yeah.
No, but on the tag of that box, it said it was from the 70s. They were trying to pass it off as being an old item, and it was not.
I would the cops aren't going to show up for that, but your local I-Team guy or Seabass
Or the Antique Roadshow.
Yeah, Seabass, get them.
Yeah, drama at the antique place.
The true definition is 100 years old. So 70s
antique.
wouldn't even be it.
No, that would be like vintage.
Yeah, vintage.
See, I always thought it was something that's 50 years or older.
See, that's the thing. It's just kind of what you feel.
Right. I have no idea. I don't like any of it.
But we all
I like
agree.
new stuff. I don't like old apples.
We all agree that we can't mess with the sanctity of the antique mall.
No,
Right.
true.
We
Well,
can't
there's your
have.
weekend cheers and jeers, everybody.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Cheers and cheers. And we're going to take a quick break. We got the phones open, 877-44-WOODY. You can hit us up with a text over to 22987. We'll be right back.
Sit tight. On next, The Woody Show. Call 987. LA's new alternative.
K-pop fan and artist festival KCON LA returns to Crypto.com Arena, LA Convention Center, and Gilbert Lindsay Plaza on July 26th.
Let's talk so kids will listen. Use facts. 1. Nicotine can rewire teens' brains. 2. It can make teens more anxious. 3. Changes to the brain can be permanent. So even when it hides behind a new look, nicotine is brain poison. Go to undo.org for more.
Struggling with tax debt and feeling overwhelmed by the IRS? The tax professionals at Global Gate Tax Relief can help. Start with a free consultation today at globalgatetaxes.com. Global Gate Taxes.
The speed trap ahead. 16 ounces of organic Rancher 85% lean organic grass-fed ground beef bricks for $6.99 each with Prime through June 25th. Make it a taco or lasagna night. While supplies last, shop in-store or online. Terms apply.
After suffering an injury, you may face many hard questions. What will tomorrow bring? Which firm should I choose to represent me and my family? At Morgan & Morgan, we will hold your hand every step of the way. From our one-click sign-up, mobile apps, and 24/7 availability, we make it easy to get your case started right from the comfort of your couch. All firms are not the same. Injured? Choice is easy. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Hear that? The soothing sounds of a bubble bath. And if you were here, you'd smell a single cedar leaf candle. But you're not here. Because your self-care happens out on the road, riding your motorcycle protected by Progressive. Progressive, limited by state law, not available in all states.
This report is sponsored by Audible.
Sunny today, 89 for Burbank, 86 for downtown, 84 for Orange County, and 70s along the coast.
Get immersed in new worlds and ideas with Audible. Explore an incredible selection of audiobooks, podcasts, and originals, all in one easy app. There's more to imagine when you listen. Sign up for a free trial at audible.com.
From the Southern California Toyota Dealers Traffic Center, we make it easy.
You're gonna check the elephant with all 98.7.
Sold out tickets to Cage the Elephant with Young the Giant. And every hour, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m.
And the Woody Show and Booker and Stryker are getting you into the in-1-year soundtrack party with Cage the Elephant. Hey, this is Matt from Cage the Elephant. Soundcheck the elephant. Get a little more in the trunk, please. All week on Alt 98.7, LA's new alternative.
The Woody Show.
Alt 98.7.
Traffic sucks.
Traffic is sponsored by the California Department of Public Health. A couple things to look out for if you're heading through downtown, eastbound 10, and exiting at Alameda Street. There's a broken down car blocking that off-ramp. This is the Alameda Street off-ramp from the eastbound 10. And then in Fontana, it is a barbecue northbound side of the 15 before Summit Ave. A car fire has the two right lanes blocked. And what does it take to take on Alzheimer's? Courage to learn the facts and know the signs, and confidence to talk to your healthcare provider about screening and early detection. Find out how you can take on Alzheimer's at takeonalz.com. It's Gregory. That's your Alt 98.7 traffic.
All right, thank you very much, Gregory. So we got sold-out tickets for Cage the Elephant with Young the Giant. Those chances to win every hour now through 6 p.m. So keep listening to when that's going to be at the Forum next Sunday. That's July 7th. Plus, here on the Woody Show at 8:10, when you win, we'll get you into the exclusive in-1-ear sound check party. So group photo with the band, autographed lithograph, and some VIP merch, and a whole bunch more.
Excellent.
So you can win that. Also, a concert announcement in the 8 o'clock hour, just after 8 o'clock. Not only will we announce the concert, but we're also going to give away a pair of tickets with them before you can buy them.
Nice.
It's just after 8 this morning here on The Woody Show.
The Woody Show.
And let's get a headline closer to home here in the state of California.
Well, did you hear about what happened at, or rather near, LAX over the weekend? A couple people were killed and another was seriously hurt when a couple cars flew off the exit ramp, landed on the roofs. Police say this crash happened about 3 in the morning on Saturday at the Nash Street exit off the 105. And after the cars hit that off-ramp wall at LAX, they landed inside the employee parking lot for FedEx air freight. Nobody on the ground was hurt. Both the CHP and LAX police are now investigating that crash.
Sounds like some pretty rad street racing.
I know.
I mean, probably the very last thought is they were flying upside down.
It's been really hot the last couple days, and even though there are warning signs at some beaches to not go in the water, people are just saying, whatever, we can ignore that sign. Tons of people hit the beach over the weekend to cool off, even though there are yellow warning signs posted at 8 beaches where the LA County Department of Public Health has measured high levels of bacteria, aka caca.
Yeah, but did you see, did you read why that's all going on? Like, why we keep having this issue?
Bacteria issue?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Well, their shit goes out there.
Because there's so much disgusting filth in the streets with homeless and people just cockeying and
runoff.
And Yeah, whatever. So like it all goes in the sewer, and the minute you get any kind of like thing to wash it down, you know, where does it go? Right to the oceans.
I didn't really think it made it that far. You know, because you always see the drainage and it has like fish in it and stuff. On the
looks a little fine, like a little crab.
Yeah,
like a blue spray paint. Looks like
it drains to ocean before it even gets to the ocean.
Yeah, but it does say drains to ocean.
Right.
Yeah.
And so with all the filth and nastiness on the streets, where do you think that all goes?
Oh,
Oh, so no more brake fluid down there?
I know I can't pour my paint down the sewer.
Well, that's what those people that were like Color Me Mine or whatever it was called, the pottery place where kids go in and paint pottery.
Yeah,
They got busted. Yeah, they dumped like a bucket of glaze or whatever it was, pottery glaze, into the sewer. People recorded it.
Zombies.
Yeah, I forget what that was. Maybe Santa Monica, maybe? I don't know.
Sounds like it.
Well, Topanga Canyon Beach in Malibu, the Santa Monica Pier, Mother's Beach, Marina del Rey, Malibu Lagoon, and Surfrider Beach, they all have these signs, and people were still in the water over the weekend, even though there's warning signs were posted. So officials are reminding everybody that they're discouraged from surfing, swimming, or playing in the water at beaches that have those warning signs, again, because of high levels of bacteria. And Woody, you mentioned the homeless. The city of Los Angeles is now ordering some Hollywood businesses to remove planters.
I just drove by those yesterday, and they've already like ripped some of them down. There's big piles of dirt on the sidewalk.
Oh, serious?
Yeah.
The businesses on Highland and Sunset placed those planters and garden beds outside their businesses a couple months ago in order to deter homeless
You know what? It
encampments.
worked.
Well, they say the encampments hurt their business.
Yeah, you know what they
obviously.
did?
Exactly, but now,
So we want closed buildings, or
Yeah, no, we want people not to be able to walk down the sidewalk. Literally not be able to walk down the sidewalk because of tents and the aforementioned caca.
and to do whatever they wish. The city posted notices saying the planters are obstructions.
Yeah.
They're ordering them to be removed.
Would you do it?
Yeah, they're serving their purpose, so take them down. So that's what's going on, bud.
What's the forecast today, Sammy?
Sunny today, high of 94 in the valley, 86 for downtown, 84 for Orange County, and 70s along the coast.
All right, it is the Woody Show. It's all 98.7. Good morning. All 98.7, it's LA's new alternative. We are The Woody Show, and we got a lot lined up for you this morning. Some good prizes, some interesting stuff to talk about, including some of the stuff that is going on, some of the stuff that people are talking about this morning in the news headlines.
That's fucking...
The Woody Show.
Like odor backdrop shit, like you see in a fucking old western.
Fulio.
Are you familiar with Fulio, Menace?
I am not.
Fulio was killed in Tampa, Florida yesterday, 26 years old. TMZ has a video of the scene there at the Holiday Inn where it happened. Such a cool culture, you know what I'm saying, Greg?
Yeah, I'm getting it.
I just really want to be part of the hip-hop lifestyle.
Right. I want to put my life at risk with my heart.
So cool. So cool. Yeah, 26-year-old guys now dead.
All right.
You know?
Fulio.
Yeah, for the culture.
Yeah.
The Edmonton Oilers came back, dude. This is the Stanley Cup final is insane. It started so goddamn boring, and it's like one of the most exciting things I've ever seen. The Oilers came back; they were down 3-0 in the finals, and now they've tied it up with the Florida Panthers, 2 games apiece.
Well, they got a good luck charm. That one chick.
Flasher cans.
What's her name? Cans.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. I think her actually is Cakes.
Oh really?
Spelled dumb with a K.
Yeah, she's already doing Playboy.
Is she really?
Oh yeah.
Playboy's his thing still?
Yeah,
I thought Playboy
online.
was done.
Digital. And she confirmed she does have great hands. Some very stupid tattoos, but some great hands.
Anyway, they're the first team to do this since 1945.
Oh!
And if they win Game 7, which is tonight, they'll be the first team to do that since 1942. It's like, wow. But man, it's been so exciting. It started so boring. I mean, you know, Connor McDavid, I thought he was going to be a total choker in the finals here, and he's been getting a lot of, you know, crap. He's a great player, but he hadn't really won anything. It is kind of cool when you get a player who really is that good. It is cool when they come through, but kind of like Greg, you know, Greg kind of roots against like people who win the lottery. He wants them to like forget about their ticket
And have it expire, yeah. Because if you're going to get a ticket, just check your damn ticket.
I thought for a minute there, and I brought this up on the show, I thought for a minute there it'd be cool to like, you know, have Connor McDavid never win anything. Like be this great player that just never won.
It's kind of a dick move, dude.
Like Droughts.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Who's the quarterback number one?
Maria.
Seabass, you're gonna hate this.
I know.
Target is now selling baby Stanley Cups.
Oh, for
and like for kids.
Yeah.
And chicks are loving them.
Literal way you're gonna scream when I show you what I just found at Target. There's no way. They make kids Stanleys now. This is the cutest thing ever. The way I'm literally screaming right now.
You're not screaming.
These are literally the cutest thing. They're $20. My heart. I know. Look how cute it is.
You keep using literally, and also use it in the wrong way.
Alright, you slightly confused me because we went out of a hockey story.
You gotta start saying Stanley Cup tumblers there.
Oh,
yeah.
Dude, I didn't even think about that. You're right.
Yeah, I was like,
This is super smart because who buys these Stanley tumblers but basic bitches that go to Target? What do they have?
True.
Kids.
These are adorable, first of all.
Here we go.
Every child needs one for sure.
Oh,
But
yeah.
they've already been popular with kids, and like the Yeti ones with the straw have already been popular.
Oh,
so
wait, hold on. Sammy, wait, you're saying that an insulated mug already exists?
What?
Huh?
But
No way.
this one, well, that's the thing.
But
with
this
the-
one says Stanley.
No,
Stanley, yeah.
this one for kids doesn't have a handle, so it doesn't make it as far superior as the adult ones.
Oh,
This one
because
would
it's
be
all
very
ones with a
similar
handle.
to the Yeti
Because it's
ones and the
not
other ones.
86 ounces. You don't need a handle.
Right, no, I know. I'm just saying that this makes it very much like any other kid's tumbler, though. That you
But
would
it's
get.
Stanley sitting.
It
And
is-
she literally can't even.
Can't even.
so
It's
literally
so
screaming.
Cute. It's
How many
so
ounces
cute.
again?
Yeah. I'm whispering, screaming.
14 ounces.
Literally screaming.
Like, you know you're so not.
Yeah.
14 ounces.
$20.
$20.
Let's get one. Let's get matching.
Again, guys, just keep this in your mind because there's $1 trillion to be made on with the next whatever this is.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Get on the ground floor.
Phones are open 877-44-Woody. Text just came in. We were talking about on Spirit. You were bitching about the Wi-Fi, and I said, well,
That is what's special.
they're brand new planes. Like, how do they not have Wi-Fi outfitted with them already? I figure they build them that way. They take them to the they take them to the the cartoon store
Yeah.
and get it outfitted later. And somebody actually texted in saying Wi-Fi on Spirit is an STC supplemental type certificate. It is done after the plane is received. So yeah, it's kind of like getting an aftermarket radio.
Okay.
they own the equipment and maintain it, not Spirit.
Okay,
so
you receive the plane,
right?
Put it on.
Change the rules, change the procedure.
Before you put that plane into service, get that taken care
I'm
of.
sure it's in a warehouse.
Yeah, it's like eventually I'll get around to putting some really cool decals, like make it look like a Jurassic Park. I saw somebody, by the way, in an accident yesterday. One of those people that had outfitted their car with all the Jurassic Park stickers. So so it looks like the one from the movie. And of course, this person was wearing like fake ogre horns.
Safari outfit.
Yeah, no, it's like one of because beyond the car, like even they were dressed up as if they were going to some costume party.
I'm telling you, you guys poo-pooed me. There's this thing with Jeep owners where like they're doing weird stuff. There's trouble brewing with Jeep owners with the ducks.
It's a red flag.
And the angry eye grill covers.
Yeah, I just realized that on a cruise, I'd never seen the cruise thing, but apparently on cruises the big thing, and people hide those little rubber ducks everywhere, and you try to find them. To the point where the cruise lines got it.
It's just cruise fits.
And they hide them. But
he's like, family!
We're going around. I saw adults doing that. Going around collecting these ducks. Like, I found 4 ducks today. This woman's like 60.
Anaconda adult.
Yeah, we're all children.
That's what I want to do when I'm on a cruise as an adult. Go around looking for ducks. It's cool for the kids. I said it'd be a cool
duck hunt
or a fun kids, that little kid activity. But
I'm not lying, because I was in where was I? I was in Valencia, Spain, and like right outside of the port.
Not Valencia, California.
Yeah, Spain.
Yeah, with the OG Valencia.
Yeah, where they have a port. And right outside, like when you walk off the ship, it's just a store where they're selling ducks. Yeah.
More Woody Show next. Hang on.
The Woody Show will be right back.
That's all I need to hear.
Paul 98.7. LA's new alternative.
This week's Marketers Report. Dana Nussbaum, Executive Vice President, Worldwide Marketing at Warner Brothers Discovery, weighs in on regional audio marketing.
Although we're marketing at a very broad scale, it